Okay, y'all. So I was sitting here posting my content, and I know a lot of y'all follow me, Real Life Coco TV podcast on YouTube, and some of y'all follow me on TikTok, um, Facebook, and Instagram, social media. But I was posting something about family and mental illness, and all of a sudden it just hit me. It just hit me like, this is why I don't really mess with my family. Like, the things that y'all do, I don't understand how y'all think it's fair and it's right. That's why I say this family is dysfunctional. They don't like you to talk about what they do, the scandalous shit that they do, but yet and still you doing it. If you don't want nobody to talk about it, don't do it. But what's hurting me the most really doesn't have nothing to do with me, but it's still family. That y'all denying it. My family member, I don't want to say too much, but it's coming out because they want to talk about it. Everything for to come out. I've been trying to stay out of stuff. I just been trying to post my stories, my real life stories, my life. But there's so much going on within this dysfunctional family. But the fact that y'all don't want to let y'all loved one, y'all siblings, see y'all dying mother, it saddens me. And God, I think you put this on me heavy like this and just hit me because you want me to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. But it's sad. We all know she is mentally ill. The fact that y'all denying her access to her dying mother, her siblings, are y'all crazy? A lot of y'all sit right in the front row. Church members, sisters in the church, reverends in the church. Do y'all not see what y'all doing wrong? All this is in the Bible. You're denying her access to her mother. This is why I say we are a dysfunctional family. Y'all want to say, oh, she said what, last year? 2 years ago? We moved past all that shit. Everything y'all said, it wasn't proven. Y'all going off some one of the other sisters say it. And all that shit ain't facts. I got the proof. Document.
Coco's TV. I appreciate the opportunity to set the record straight about dysfunctional family members. And that is definitely for Mimi. That is definitely for devastating Dee Dee, Niecy. Because that devil ain't changed. That's also for Liz, okay? And I'm saying that's for Big Cheryl. And I have to say Big Cheryl too. Because the reason why I have to say that is because, and let me also say Junebug. You understand? Because speaking of my grandmother, there's so many lies. It's sick to my stomach, but it doesn't bother me. And I want to say that when they call themselves harassing, well, like I said, I say that today because when the phone call got put in to mother just to deliver what? I want to say, just leave her alone. Leave her alone. Because nobody's bothering y'all, so you don't need to wake up something that was already, y'all gone about your life, and so have we. You're not hurting me by saying, you know why you're not hurting me? By saying, okay, we're going to block this and not let her see grandma. You know why? Because I've been good to her all my days. And you can say what you want to spread your lies, and you think everybody believe that, but no, because I've always been good to my grandmother. She ain't had to give me a dime, unlike some people who always was borrowing from her and giving back. You understand? So this goes out to everybody. The truth shall set you free, and that's what I'm doing. I didn't say anything and didn't say a lot, and one thing about it, I never spread anything around Mimi. You doing all the spreading around, and I know Gwen told you that I didn't tell her anything, okay? So to try to tear down my reputation, we're going to set the record straight. If it's true what you said, you're going around talking about, oh, I locked up grandma and this and that, because y'all doing a locking up right now. You didn't even let Angie see her. Now her mother done passed, and she didn't even get to see her on her dying days. When she asked me, could she see her on 2 days, you told her to wait. You told Angie to wait. I mean, you just out cold. Gwen was over there the whole time, 4 days out the week with me. You understand? And just because, she didn't go for what you said, because that trick you tried to go over there and confuse things and listen to her, what she said, it just didn't work, And as far as you talking about, I went to court, okay, documentation would be right there, okay, for all to see. Niecy, everybody old, they came to court, they had these guns. I wonder why wasn't nobody arrested. Because the only thing that I got, which I just sent them court papers to who needs to see them, you understand? And also, Niecy brought Candy to court, and she done already personally spoke to